Okay, so what you need to do of what I did is I took the original ink. See the original ink that comes with it? These bottles here. You need to open them up and empty out what's in them and rinse them out. Here they are after I rinsed them all out. Let them dry, kind of used a hair dryer to dry them, make sure that there wasn't any water or anything still in them. The reason why I decided to, I'm just gonna go ahead and probably pour the Cosmo ink into these, just because of the way that they were shaped and everything. I think it's a little bit better. Plus I've heard that you got to take the plastic ring off of the Cosmo ones, otherwise they'll leak. But I think it'll be easier to do this. And I'll show you the next video when I got that done. So now I'm going to take the Cosmo ink and pour into the Epson one. I'm gonna use a little funnel, try to make it a little bit easier. Okay, so now bottles are now full of sublimation ink. As you can see, that yellow is disgusting. I could wish I got a second black because of how big the black cartridge is. So it's a good thing that you did order a second one. Here's the bottles. There's a little bit left. Once I fill the tanks, after it does the purge, I'll go ahead and add the rest of that. We're back here in the craft room. Here is my inks. Here is the printer. I do not have it turned on. I do not even have the power cord to it. The instructions actually say that you're supposed to fill it for the first time without the power on. As you see here, like step 11 is actually plugging in the power. So I will show you how this works. Okay, hon. So over here, there's this little notch right here. Just lift this up. It's gonna lock this into place. That is how you open it. Over here, just lift this up. If you see here, you see the BK, that is for the black. Just flip this up here. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna just take the bottle, unscrew the cap, and then as you can see, it don't leak. Then you just take it and put it into this thing here and just let it be. As you can, let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can actually see. You might see where that arrow is. There's a little, you can see the black fill. Well, once it gets full, it will stop. And then I will show you the next. And as you can see, the tank is not fully full because the bottles that I got were 100 milliliters, and I think the black is like either 150 or 200 milliliters. But you just take it, just pull it out, and just flip it up, and close it. And we'll go to the cyan. Open up the cyan. Come over here, grab that. Just take it right here. Cyan. Just place it on there. And you'll hear it start to fill. And we'll be back when that one's full. The cyan has filled. We just take it, pop it right out. There's a little bit more in there, but we'll get that on the purge. Close this one down. Open the magenta. We have the magenta right here. Just take it, just plug it in there. And as you can see, she is filling. And looks like the magenta, she has done her job. I don't know quite why it's like she's not taking all of it, but maybe that's as full as it goes. Because there will be a little bit left in these bottles. which it won't go to waste because after it purges, we will fill those. Now we get the yellow, and we take the yellow here and just plug it in just like all the other ones. And as we should be able to see here shortly, there she goes. Now you can see it's starting to fill. And we'll be back. So as we can see, the yellow is full. That's actually why they stopped. That line up there at the top, that's actually the full line. So once the tank is full, the bottles will stop filling. As you can see, I still have ink in here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how to, we'll go ahead and close this. I'm going to show you how to go ahead and start getting the system to start purging. Okay, so now what you do, you just lift up on this scanner part, push this back, pull this back or forward. Yeah, just pull it forward or back. Yeah, lift it up and pull it forward just a little bit and lower this down. Then you're gonna wanna take your charger cord. You're gonna wanna plug it in back here. And then just plug it up. Plug it in my table here. Okay. And then, as the directions here say, you plug it up here. You're gonna raise this panel right here, and you're gonna hit the power button. Select your language, US, summer daylight savings, month, day, year. Okay, what's the date, babe?
It is 05/28/20.
And 12-hour format. What time is it?
10:45 or so.
Somewhere around that. 10:45. 10:45. Oh, PM. Okay, now it says processing. Let me go ahead and end this video and I'll start back up. So when it brings this up, it says see start here bundle with printer. It's just basically talking about this sheet here. What you're gonna do when you get this, you're gonna hit this question mark right here for just about 3 seconds or so. Okay, it says when filling the ink, make sure you do not squeeze the bottle, ink may splash, blah, blah, blah. Hit proceed. Start installation, confirm that the tanks are full. Hit done. Now this is gonna take about 10 minutes. While this time, I'm gonna go ahead and fill up the ink that I have left in the Cosmo bottles back into these, and we'll be back. So now it's done. It actually said to adjust printing adjustments. I just did that. I was gonna do that later. Tried to skip past the other thing, and now it wants me to do the paper setting. So I'll have to set my paper and everything. But as you can see, the ink levels are a lot less. So I will be topping those off here as soon as I get my paper setting and everything. Okay. What I'm gonna do next, I'm gonna go here to maintenance, go down here to fill ink, hit proceed, hit next. Okay, actually hit cancel. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and fill them. Same thing, go over here, lift this up, that thingy locks in place, lift this up. We don't need to do the black because I don't have any more black. So we'll do the cyan here. And as you see, the cyan, what level it is. And again, put that boy in there and let it fill up. Do that with all 4 of them, and then I'll show you what to do next. I just filled all 3 of them, not 4, because I didn't have to fill the black because I don't have any more black. But you'll want to fill the black because when you get your other black, now go ahead and just lower this down. Okay, you want to go in here to the fill ink, hit proceed, hit next. Okay, it's going to want to know which colors you filled. We filled the cyan, the magenta, and the yellow. Now we're going to hit proceed. Is the ink C and Y filled up to the upper line? Yes, they are. Ink levels have been set. So what we just did now is we just set the ink levels. Okay, next thing we're going to need to do is we're going to need to do, let's see, oh, we need to do a print head alignment. We're going to need to do a vertical and horizontal. So now what we need to do is a print head alignment. So we go to maintenance, print head alignment. We're going to need to do a vertical and also a horizontal alignment. Tells us how to load the paper, and we can just use regular paper. So that's what I'm going to do now is load the paper up. We just, here, you just take this, pull this open here, hit this little, push this in, and allow you to slide it. I know I'm probably showing you stuff that you know how to do. Okay. And it's 8.5 by 11 plain paper, yep. Hit close, we're gonna do a vertical alignment. Perform 3 types of alignment in order. Load 3 sheets. Okay, so we gotta do 3 sheets.